Hello. The online activity which I chose for my students is writing an essay on the Google Classroom platform. We know that there's a part for the teacher to play, there's also a part for the student to play. And first of all, as the teacher, what I would do is when the students have been introduced onto the platform, and they've signed in, created their different accounts. When this assignment is given, the first thing that I would do is to post a video which takes the students through a short tutorial showing them how to use Google Classroom. And what I would do is that I would use the Google Docs platform because that is more effective for storing information. And I would be able to upload that onto the Google Classroom platform. So since Google Classroom has the possibility of attachments and sharing videos and things, I could post either a YouTube video with myself explaining or somebody else who has explained the process of using Google Classroom, so that the first link the students would see is to get that explanation. After that, I would open up a discussion because on Google Classroom, you're able to comment. I would invite the students to comment on the video to make sure that they understand the process. And since it will be an open forum between all the students, they would interact with one another and could pose questions which would help one another. And I will be present there because one thing with online learning for students, if there's any assignment given, as a teacher, I need to make sure that I interact with the students on that platform the way that I would like them to. So I need to encourage them in that. And so the part of me, the teacher, would make sure that I am very present to be able to answer their questions, even at that preliminary stage. And for the students, I would need to encourage them to interact because that's what they will need to do throughout. And so after that stage, the next thing would be to actually ask them to write the essay. And now, since they're versed with the platform, they've asked questions, they've interacted with each other and with me. I've been able to come in and promptly answer any questions that were given. They are free now to go onto the platform itself and begin writing their essay. And the Google Classroom platform is great because they are writing on there. I would like them to be learning about how to structure their essays, and they can do all that on the Google Classroom platform. They will have to take note of the number of words they're writing, and they would also need to make sure that whatever information they're putting into the essay is valid. So they'll be able to practice all those things using the Google Classroom platform. Another great thing about Google Classroom is that once they have done their work, I could also incorporate the plagiarism document for them to be able to, that's the app for them to be able to submit their work there first of all, to be able to make sure that it is authentic and original. And that's a good thing that they'll be able to learn to using that. And when the students submit their assignments, because they would have to actually click on turn in for their assignments to be submitted. That's something that they would have got from the video at the beginning. And then I, the teacher, will be able to have access to this right now. I'll be able to assess it, do any corrections, and send it back to the students where they can even do editing. And then their grades also, they'll be able to see whatever grade I've allocated there. And so that's how the process of the assignment, writing the essay on Google Classroom, will be done. And AliceKeeler.com has a great article on Google Classroom, on the writing assignments, how to write essays and directions, from June 2015, which is a very helpful article that we may want to check out. Also, the website of the techadvocate.org has a great article, which I also read, looking at interactive writing for the Google Classroom. So those are some, that was in September 2018. So that's another great article which can help guide us on such an assignment. Thank you.